Hey there everybody, it's Thrifty Shopper and I'm here with a new project. This time it's going to be a fabric and sewing project. So I've watched some videos about how to make the Shibori silk. It looks like this after you're done. And I used right dyes, and what you do is you put your piece of silk over the top of this. I think I have any. So I think I paid like maybe $20 and I got a bunch of different silks and I washed them all. And they're nice pieces and they're really ornamental. They could be scarves. And they are pretty long. And that's what I wrapped around the edge here. And like I said, I wrapped it really tight with string and got all these nice wrinkles. And then I went ahead and painted my right dye on the top. And then I put it in the dryer for 30 minutes on the hottest setting. And I did put a paper towel under it because I wasn't wanting that dye to fly as it's wet into my dryer and then have my dryer have all this ink in it, and it makes it onto my clothes when I'm drying my clothes. So I put a paper towel on the bottom there and it worked fine. You wrap it with twine and then you push it down and then wrap it some more, push it down until you get these little wrinkles or gussets, and that leaves these uninked centers, which is kind of unique and interesting. So when you're all done with your piece, you use beads and you bead the outside, and then you attach a backing so you can hide all of the stitches that you use to tack down the Shibori lace, or silk, sorry. This time I'm going to come up with a project. This is a heart, and I used faux leather on the back. It's pretty nice weighted with that leather, the pleather. The beads I ended up getting at Hobby Lobby, and they're cheap looking. You can see that there's some kind of glue or something in there. Not really a fan of those beads, and with the piece being so nice and heavy and, you know, a good piece, I'm gonna have to start looking at something else that'll be a better bead there. I bought different beads, multi-strand. This one's called confetti. That way you can look at you know, what you want to do for the outside edge or the inside edge. Instead of doing flowers, you could do beads. But today my project was to show you guys. You get stiff fabric, felt. So this is the stiff stuff, and you just cut a shape. This one I cut an odd heart shape, and then you sew your shibori to it, and then you bead the outside edge. Like I said, you attach the other side, and you're sewing this. This is actually E6000 glued to the other piece, and then the beads are sewn together to get those two pieces together, the shibori and the outside leather and the felt. So today I'm going with the circle, and I have these really cute frames by Recollections, chipboard frames, and I really wanted to find something to do with them, and I found this really cool chipboard circle, ornamental circle frame, and I wanted to see if I could glue it, my Shibori Shibori silk to this. So have the finished piece, this Shibori, be in the side here, and then glue this right there like that at the end. You know, I may still have to do the beading on the back here, but when it's all finished, I'm gonna place this right over the top, and that's gonna be my end project. So you can find many tutorials on how to do the actual dyeing of the silk. And what I did to get my silk was go on to eBay and look for sari silk, and there's remnants that they sell. They sell like lots of different ones, and this had a pattern behind it or on it before starting, and so it dried really nice. I also did use some inks. So this one's got the glitter inks that I got from Tuesday Morning. They're by Art and Company or whatever. And those are the glitter inks. And I just went ahead and used glitter ink on it. Now, they're alcohol inks, but after messing with the ink one, I did notice my fingers were getting inky. So, but as long as it's a small piece, you know, and there's going to be beads that pop out of it and make it to where that's not going to be contacting the skin at all, I think it'll be fine. So this is more of a, like, I don't know, what would you call, not as vibrant colors. So this is the ink, alcohol ink, this one. And these are the right dyes that you can find in the bottle. They're already pre-made, mixed. You just dip your paintbrush in them. But the colors I had were like royal blue, some kind of rose, and a yellow. And they look orange and grayish blue. It's really like a dark kind of look to it. So I probably won't use that one. I'll probably use the inked version because it's just so much more vibrant. And it has little glitter things in it. But I'm going to try to do it in a circle. Now, I'm not going to show you my sewing and all that. I'm just going to show you the pieces in between. So I'm going to get it tacked on, show you, put some beads on it, show you, do the outside edge possibly, and then the finished, gluing it to this cool frame. Yeah, I think it'll be a really cool, interesting necklace. Hopefully. So come along with me with this creative journey, and if you like, please subscribe and like my videos. It helps me become more visually in the search boxes, and I really enjoy doing this, so happy day. Okay, so here I'm back with the Shibori silk tacked down, and this is what the back looks like. I just wound it around the needle so I could keep going to tack these embellishments on. So I've looked through my stash of embellishments. I have lots of little brass pieces, all kinds of stuff, birds and little hands and door locks, keys, flowers. All right. And I went ahead and I found some flowers, and I thought they would look really cute on there. Not sure if I want to keep them silver. I think I might use some of my metal coloring inks and maybe do something blue, possibly. I don't know. Or maybe, I don't know. I'll have to look at my colors and see what I can come up with. Don't think it's going to be silver, though. I'm going to try something different. All right, but that's what I have right now going on. These are my bag of coloring patinas. I thought I'd look through it and see. I was thinking of a white. This is sandstone. Not sure what color I want to do. See, I have all the colors of the rainbows. Whenever Michael's has the 50% off vintage, you can get these for 50% off. Let's see here. Here's white and sandstone. And I have reds, but I don't think we want to do flowers that are the same color as the Shibori. I have some pretty greens. I might try some of those. There's emerald. Jade. I think that jade's really pretty. Got some royal blue. Some carnelian and coral. Clay and garnet. What else? Citrine and topaz. Antique copper. Petalite. I guess that's a stone, most likely. Moss and aged bronze. Onyx and earth. Victorian gold, so that's like a brass color. And cinnabar, which is like a red clayish color. So I am thinking either the greens to make it like a mossy. I might go with copper. We'll do a copper, and then we'll go in with some aging, like it's been outside for a while. I think that'll be fun. Let's put this stuff away. So you have to shake these up pretty good. They have a ball inside there. You don't want to get this stuff on your hands because it does say on the back that they do have some kind of like cancerous properties. Yeah. Keep away. ASTMD conforms to that. I don't know. But I know the black one is not good to get on your hands. So, all right, I'm gonna cover these with this copper color. Let it dry, and you do want to heat set it. So I use my heat tool. I wish I had tweezers. So I want to do the copper first to make it look like a precious metal. And go in with the greens. Whoop. Do the small one. Now I'm going to run my heat tool, and it's going to be loud, so I'm just going to do it off camera. Now I'm going to play with some of these colors. Got to shake them up real good. This one's called the Jade, and there's topaz, turquoise. Am I missing the moss? Did I put the moss away? I guess I put the moss away. That's emerald. I know I read moss, and this is jade, so moss, that's earth. Here it is, moss. That's the one. Alright, make sure that. Alright, so we've got these little silver things, and we're just going to kind of paint them. Just a little bit in certain places. All right, let's try this. We could put it here and then put, oh, that's black. This is the moss. Kind of do like little should we put some of this pretty stuff on? Yeah, I think that's cool. Yeah, I like that. I'll heat set it, and we'll put it on our flower and see if it looks good. All right, so I've got the color onto the silver pieces, and I think it looks pretty good. The centers are going to be big beads that are like rhinestone-ish, and I'll probably go with like a red or something, or maybe a blue. I don't know. But I think it looks really cute so far. Alright, so I've glued that with this together with E6000, and I went ahead and used my marker all around the edges, and you won't see that because I'm gonna sew that together. Alright, so this is the piece, and I'm gonna glue it to that little frame that I showed you earlier. So right now, sewing the edges. So here's the finished product. I've used faux leather on the back. I used my beads around the edge, and this is the Shibori silk, some flowers, some seed beads, and then a pendant where I can put a pendant on the piece. I hope you guys enjoyed this project. Like and subscribe, and I'll bring another one to you next week. Thanks for joining me. Bye now.